next page, page number 1, we need one of our base pages that measures 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, and we have rounded here our corners. We need one flap. This is on the left side. This is the top flap on the left. This measures 5 1/4 by 7 inch, and we will score at the 7 inch a half inch. We need this one here. This is my flap on the left. This later on, that's here on the inside, and this measures 7 by 7 1/2, and we have to score this at the 7 1/2 at a half inch. Then I have this other flap on the left side. This is a 6 1/2 by 6, and we have to score this at the 6 1/2 a half inch. And the small flap that goes on here measures 4 1/2 by 5 1/2, and we have to score at the 4 1/2 at a half inch. And we have this bigger flap on the right side that measures again 6 by 6 1/2, and we have to score this at the 6 1/2. And I will do all my score lines first. So 6 1/2. We score this at a half inch. This is the right flap. This is the 4 1/2. We score this at a half inch. This is the other one, 6 1/2 by 6. These two belongs together. The big flap, 7 1/2 by 7. And this is the inner flap, 7 1/2 by 5 1/4, and at the 7 inch we score this at a half inch. So these are all my scorings. My base flap. I need some coffee. So I'm starting with the flap on the left side, and I have to round here again the corners. I will do this with the most of my cardstock. So this goes on here, and not in the middle. I will do this a little bit more down. How much? Let me see. Let me say a half inch, and then we have on the top a 3/4. Maybe a little bit more. Let me say a 1/4 inch from the bottom. I stay away 1/4 of an inch, and then I glue down here my flap. So this is nice. Then here on the inside of this flap, this one, and on here I rounded only the edges without the hinge, and I will center this. So this is the inside flap, and we need definitely some magnets for a closure. I have to think about this before I glue down my design papers. Inside of here there will be this one, this 6.5 by 6. And there I will be rounding all my 4 corners. And this goes on here. You can choose if you will do this in the same heights than your papers. Let me see. I did this a little bit more below. I think I will do this here in the middle. I will center this. So I will center this here on this flap. Stay away from your fold line. Yeah, this is good. So, and then the other one, this is for here. This sits on here. And again, I will center this. And the last one with all 4 corners rounded goes on the right side. I think about a ½ inch from the top here, a ½ inch, I will glue this down like this. So, and now we need the closure. I think I will fold this like this, and then I can put the magnet on here and the mate here on the outside. I think this is good. So let me secure this with some double-sided tape. And now we can go to the fun part, the decoration. Okay, let us start here with the front, and for this I have this one here, and I will use here these piece on the left corner. First I will cut this. Is this one. I will use this here for the inside, and I have only to round my corners. And on here for this part I will use this paper, and I will use here the upper part with the flowers. And here for the inside I have this one, and this is from these paper fabrics, here from these rustic pastels. Because this one matches nicely together. So, and on here I have this one, and I think I will do something like a belly band. And from this here I need a 1/2 inch strip. This is also from these paper favorites from these gingham, this one. So, and I need a 1/2 inch. This will be my belly band without a hinge. This will be glued only here on the top and the bottom. So and I will do this on here, and this is, let me see, how will I do this with the blue one. Okay, first of all I will glue down this one, and I will do this in the same heights as my little belly band. And this is a leftover piece that measures 1 3/16 about. I will leave this like this is. I don't cut this smaller. This is okay for me. And for here I will use this part again. I think this is from the closure. Just a second. Did I like this? This is the same. Let me see if I have some other leftovers we can use. This could be an option. This is too small. Don't want to repeat this one, so this goes to the side. And yeah, should I use this one? We have here the tree, we have here a tree. Yeah, I will use this one. So, and now we have to do here the inside. The rest we have, let me see, no, this one here. Try to work first with my leftovers. So on the front of here I will use these, but I will rip this. So let me see. Maybe I can, I have these new ruler. Let me see if I can do this like this. Maybe. Let me see what we get if I distress my edges. back side. What did we use for the back side? I need a paper. I need a nice background. What if I use these wooden backgrounds? Then we have this, and on top we have this. With a nice sentiment. Yeah. This is a good idea. I will do this. So first I have to cut this one. So this is page number 2, and I will see if I can use some nice sentiments for more decoration, and then we can go to the next page. See you there. Bye bye.